babes and ghouls. So today we're gonna be filming another Monster High makeup tutorial. Today we're gonna be doing the iconic Frankie Stein. Of course I'm going for a little more spookier vibe, of course. We do things like that here on my channel. I already sketched up a design that I want to go for, like my Frankie Stein. I'll put it up here on the screen. Really spooky, gothic, obviously you can tell with my contacts already. We're going for more spookier Frankie Stein. Like with Dracula, I did a more gothic, vampy looking Dracula. I mean, of course she's already vampy looking, but of course we did like the dramatic makeup and everything, so, and all like the dark clothing and stuff. I'll put a picture of my Dracula up here and a link to the video as well, so that way you guys can check it out. And of course I'll be doing a Monster High lookbook as well, so keep an eye out for that in the coming weeks. I do have like one more character that I'm going to be recreating as well, which I'm pretty excited about too. So yeah, so let's dive into this makeup tutorial already. Okay, so I already applied primer onto my face and primer onto my eyelids as well. So basically we're going to be diving into the base. Of course you can use some like green face paint. I really don't feel like mixing my white and green face paint to make like that perfect Frankenstein color, but I do have some green concealer that I actually used for my Lily Monster makeup tutorial. I'll put a picture up here so you guys can see how that looked, and it worked really well. So, and I think it's like a perfect like Frankenstein green, so green concealer is what I'm using for today. I do also have this LA Girl Pro Conceal, but this one, I feel like this one doesn't have too much pigment as the one I have in here. This one came with like an Ulta like beauty Christmas set, I think, like years ago. And I happen to still have it, so, and I tested it on my arm the other day and it looked really good, so it's that perfect Frankie Stein green look. So I would consider like a pressed green concealer, but if I do right now I might try to use some of this, so hopefully it'll give me that look I want. But yeah, I'm just gonna be diving into it, so I'm applying it like all over my face. Probably just do my fingers because like I don't really have like any like makeup brushes that will like apply that really well, and I really don't want it to look too streaky, so I'm just diving right in. Hopefully I won't have too much trouble with my long ass nails. So next we're going to be setting it with powder. I'm using this translucent Anastasia Beverly Hills face powder, but I'm also might be adding some white too, just to like brighten some areas. This one is from Sunset Makeup in the shade 60. This is like the white powder. I really like it. I got the one from Spirit Halloween, but honestly it's not that pigmented, so I tried this one out and I like it so far. So I haven't done like a whole goth face with it yet, but I definitely want to try it out for sure. Okay, next I'm going to contour my face using the KVD Vegan Beauty shade in Eyeshadow Cotton Smoke. I'm going to be diving into the gray and contouring my face, trying to make myself look as sharp as possible. I will also probably be using the white to define my cheekbones more, my jawline more. Okay, so next we're diving into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Marina palette volume 5. I'll be diving into the shade A1, which is the white. I'm basically been creating a base on my eyelids, just kind of blending it out. I'm doing like a big cut crease with the wing shape, so I'm be blending it all the way out here, and also be applying it underneath my eyes as well. Okay, so next I'm diving into the shade B3, applying it all over my crease and blending it out. Next I'm diving into the shade D5 and I'll be adding that to my crease to make it more darker. Of course I'll be blending that into the previous shade I applied. Okay, next I'm applying the shade E5 onto my crease to darken it even more. I'm not gonna be blending it too much into the previous shadows I applied. Okay, next I'm cutting the crease using the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. Of course you can use concealer, whatever you have on hand. Okay, so next I'm diving into shade C1 and I'm applying that onto the negative space on my eyelid, basically the area where I had just cut. Next I'm diving into the shade B1, just lighten some areas up on my eyelid. So I'm gonna be doing the eyeshadow underneath my eyes. I'm gonna be doing the same color combinations that I applied on my upper eyelid. I'm gonna be diving into the shades B3, D5, and E5. Maybe blending them out. Okay, so next I'm doing my brows. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eyebrow Pomade in Jet. I kind of want to do like the basic like Bride of Frankenstein style of eyebrows, or like thin and they kind of go up instead of like arching downwards. Well, obviously she's related to the Bride of Frankenstein, so I think it'd be cool to like, you know, make that connection between her and the bride through the makeup. To mention, but my camera did die earlier, so I applied some eyeliner on my waterline and mascara. Forgot to mention that, but yeah. Okay, so next I want to do a scar on my face, kind of going across the eye. Obviously the blind eye. I want to make this Frankie a little bit more, obviously a little spookier, a little scarier. So I think it'd be cool to like extend, because she like, I know she has like a scar right here in her face. It'd be cool to extend it like all the way through the eye. which is my reasoning for the blind eye as well. I'm using the My Chemical Romance Hip Dot palette, and I'll be diving into the shade Starless Eyes. I'll be going in the ink with brush and basically drawing the scar across my eye. I'm going into a little bit of the black shade, just kind of right in the center of it, just to kind of darken the scars. Okay, so next I'm doing like the stitching across, but I'm actually gluing like these like big metal staples. I found they actually came like on a huge like cardboard box that we had that I took apart, and I think it'll be perfect. Hopefully they'll stick. I'm using eyelash glue. Liquid latex work a lot better. If you guys don't have like anything like this laying around, then you can just draw them on with like silver eyeshadow, silver lipstick, whatever, or even with just black eyeshadow as well. But I kind of want to go all out and attempt to do these. If not, then I'll just do like black or silver eyeshadow. So I'm happy the staples actually stick onto my face. Eyelash glue I use is really good. It's from House of Lashes. It's their eyelash adhesive, just like their basic one. It's more pricier than like most eyelash glues I normally pay for, but honestly it's worth it. I got it at Target and I really like it. It works probably better than any eyelash glue I've ever used, and obviously these stick on pretty well so far, but I'm really happy that this all worked out because it looks really badass. Okay, so next time we do my lips, I'm be lining my lips first using some black eyeliner. I'm also using a liquid liner to like draw like I found it, a tattoo liner, so I usually use. So yeah, so I'm be lining my lips first in black. Some red lipstick on my lips. I'm using the MAC's Russian Red lipstick, and I'm applying just a bit. Next, I'll be drawing a scar across my neck as well. I'll be using the same red shades I use and probably a little bit of the black. Okay, so I'm applying the stitching on my neck off camera. I'm probably going to repaint my neck a little bit as well because I feel like a lot of paint's rubbed off. I'll be doing that, and I'll also be adding some eyelashes off camera as well. And get dressed, put on accessories, and I'll be right back to you guys. Okay, so here is the finished look. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I look really spooky. I think the staples really drawed it together. I really like how I basically spookified Frankie. Frankie is definitely like my second favorite out of all the Monster High dolls. Obviously Dracula was my first one, but Frankie is my second favorite. And I love spookifying my favorite characters. Also got these really cool like finger rings. That's pretty cool. It kind of like matches like her like current doll with the prosthetic leg. I was like, oh, kind of like prosthetic fingers. I don't know. I think that's it. And honestly, I think I like the prosthetic leg on her. It looks really cool, and I think it really fits her character. Also, I made some bolts on my earrings. My hair is probably blocking them, but I made these. I will put a tutorial on how to make these. It's really simple. I just basically like materials that you have laying around at home. Really easy. I saw some at Spirits, but I didn't really like the way they looked too much. Like they just looked, I don't know, there's a clear band, looked really weird. So I was like, yeah, I'll just make my own, glue them onto my neck. And honestly, I was gonna paint my hands to like match my like face, but like, if you think about it, like Frankenstein's like a mashup of like different like body parts. So like, well, maybe some of them are less decayed than others, you know. So like my hand will just be the less decayed part. I really want to paint my hands, but I don't feel like it now. Also, I have to like change into different outfits, so I don't really feel like dealing with like dirtying other clothes while I'm handling them. But yeah, I have like all my like outfit details, story details on my lookbook, my Monster High lookbook, in the coming weeks. Week or two maybe, I'm not sure. Probably 2 weeks. Definitely before Halloween. But yeah, I think this is like a simple, it's simple-ish. It's like, it's not as simple as Draculaura, but it's kind of like, it's a little bit more harder than Draculaura, to be honest. But I mean, if you guys had like stuff like laying around that's similar to like Frankie's in your closet, I got these white extensions off of Shein. I got like 2 packs of them. That way you can have like a cheap, easy like DIY costume like right before Halloween. Obviously give yourself a little time when you're ordering from Shein, but if you guys have like similar stuff, or like you can even go thrifting for like school looking stuff that like matches Frankie's aesthetic. And like staples, honestly you could just draw them on, but I feel like using realistic staples will look really badass, and honestly I love how it turned out. Make sure to leave a like and comment down below, and also be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Let me know down below in the comments which Monster High character is your favorite. I want to know. Yeah, I just love recreating Monster High characters. I definitely want to do more. Probably not for this year since I don't have time for Halloween, but I definitely want to do some more in the future. Also, make sure you do check out my Draculaura makeup tutorial. I have a link down below in the description box, and I will be recreating another Monster High character this coming week, and I'm pretty excited to recreate this specific character because I have like a really cool idea and I already sketched it all out, so I'm excited, you guys. But yeah, I'm just happy that this came out exactly how I envisioned it. Also, make sure to check out my other makeup tutorials. I have a bunch of makeup tutorials I posted in the past years, a bunch of really cool Halloween makeup tutorials, recreated a bunch of different characters, so make sure you guys do check that out. And also some like really fun craft videos I'm posting as well. So yeah, so that'll be it for today's look. I hope you guys have a safe, wonderful, and spooky day. Bye guys!